He was really good at this position. Is he gonna... Oh my god. Nice. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, this is good. Sorry. Right now we're watching this guy. We're watching Slime, 17-year-old talent. And I don't mean this in a bad way. Not particularly impressive so far throughout his career. Haven't had like a breakout tournament. Haven't had like a breakout map before this performance, basically. And now, in a way, everyone knows who he is because he did it against G2. Something I'm very interested in. I am of the belief that CS2 in its current state, because the game is not perfect, there is a lot to gain by abusing the game's mechanics. Now, abusing the game's mechanics is not easy. Like, you need to understand things like Pika's advantage, which I feel like it feels more impactful in CS2 than in CSGO. But also, the game seems to be very individualistic right now, is kind of what I want to say. So, not an ideal situation for Slime right now. He has to push through smoke. Might get this kill. He does. Does he get any more? I'm not sure, but I think Slime is playing pretty low sensitivity. Like below average at least. Or Nico as well. Not the type of guy you want to fight in headshot angles. Let's be real. To put it kind of simply, there are a little bit two kinds of AWP players, especially when we talk about young AWP players. You have the very aggressive, high sensitivity, individually reliant, mechanically reliant, I guess, AWP players. And then you have people like myself when I was younger, who are a little bit more passive in nature, but have a great read of the game and are then setting team up with a lot of good util and so on and so on. So seeing him do 2 smokes here is great. Something that I don't think is great is the fact that if we look at the radar right now, his teammate died back of long. 2 of his teammates are pushing up at the bomb, and he is going to check underground. It's a very low impact move because he is not going towards the bomb site with his team. And even if this flank would come, there would probably be other opportunities for him to hold it. Another option as well, the guy who died on long, he could just come here to balloons while Slime would be pushing with his team, and it would probably give him a better chance of winning the round. So already an indicator Slime is probably a pretty passive AWP. At least in this round he was. I do think this is a misplay. Do you think new/young guys coming into the scene will be better than the top CSGO pros? Eventually, yes. I think experience in this game should not be underestimated. Definitely some of the younger guys coming in will be better. And here he seems far less passive. He seems far more willing to duel. This is also partly because of the space that Spook has created, but when you're a young guy playing against a team like G2 and you're this willing to like push a smoke and create space and stuff, this is great to see. So we'll see probably not a whole lot to gain in this round. He was very sort of aggressive towards A, and now they went back to B. Nice shot. So because of that, he ended up being the last guy in. Not necessarily a problem, but he does take a lot of sort of solid risk. Like, this is a good play. He is going to be fighting a duel against Nico. We'll see how he takes it. And now there's so many people. Oh my god, Hooksy could have died. This is nice though. What we're seeing is a young player, and he's going and basically in this round just dying. And even though that is a negative, that does show positive things in his play. He's willing to take risk even against a top team. I don't know if you can really say G2 is a top team right now, but it's enough that if you're 17 years old and you're gonna play against G2, you're scared. Let's say it like that. If he was just sitting passively all the time, baiting for kills, we would probably after the game be sitting here thinking, okay, this guy, he baited for kills, he got good stats, but it was not because he was one of the better players on the server. So probably we'll be looking mostly to see Slime on the other side of things. This is a pretty crazy peak. Ooh, what is Slime doing here? His idea is, or the peak he's going for, it is quite a risky peak, a little bit, but also a very cool peak. He is rushing underground fully to get over here, so that the guy who's jumping, Slime, has the potential to take one shot to try and kill him. Now this is smart because the guy jumping here is spotting information for short. By Slime being able to put pressure on this guy, like, okay, best case scenario, Slime gets a kill. Spoiler, we saw it already. He did get the kill. But by Slime killing this guy, he gets an opening for his team. But even if Slime doesn't kill this guy, he puts pressure on this guy, so the next round, the guy is more afraid of jumping B. And that is very good to do, because even if they don't go short, it might be the CTs don't have information about this. This is a very, very solid peek. Never seen it before, in fact. This is essentially a counter to teams who blow the door as CT every round, which is basically every team on Overpass. So this is a really, really cool peek. Never seen it before personally. He hits a great shot and finds the opening for his team. This is top tier stuff. Definitely. A big thank you to CSGOEmpire for sponsoring this video. CSGOEmpire has 0% fees on their peer-to-peer trading marketplace and auction system to help you pick up the best deals and 0 wager requirements. CSGOEmpire also supports sports betting and has a huge selection of betting markets with the highest odds. Withdrawing your money is both fast and convenient, plus their 24/7 customer support is ready to help with any issues you may run into. Help support me as a creator and get up to $1,500 on sign up for free using the code EMPIRE. He is the one creating the opportunity with support utility. Monacy is definitely going down here. Oh my god, he dodged the flash. Oh my god. Good job by Slime. It's a small thing, but like a good AWP player is good at locking down angles. So what he does here is very simple. I mean, now he knows also Monacy is here and he kind of has to peek, but he locks down the angle, which allows Spook to go closer. So when he gets the kill from Monacy peeking, Spook can just fly out. And we'll see, maybe Spook also gets the kill. Slime, in fact, trades that as well. Very mobile with the orb right now. It's looking really good. Now let's see. 2-on-1. Ooh. This is also really good. So far I'm very impressed, because a common reaction here would be going for the shot on Nico. But what he obviously realizes is that Hunter was behind the pillar. So if he shoots for Nico, Hunter swings and kills Slime. So Slime wants to, on purpose, not take the shot, because he wants his orb to be ready to kill Hunter. Being able to make that decision very quickly, that is really good. An angle he likes to take on these type of rounds, who knows. This looks kind of random as well, but this is in fact one of the strongest AWP angles you can take as T on Overpass. When you get into Underground and the door is blown, holding the short push here is really strong, especially if you have either massive amounts of map control or you have an entry. If you take a look at the top left, what you'll see is that the CTs are quite spread out, and with the entry, they don't have that good of an overview of the map. A common reaction for CTs, especially around like the 50-second mark, 45-second mark, is they want to even the scores. They want to go and find a kill somewhere or take map control back so they can get some information. A really common info play for the CTs is pushing out short and clearing this area, because if you can clear this around 45 seconds, there's almost no way the Ts go B. That will mean they're either all 5 out here, or it would mean they are making their way towards A. So clearing short here is really big. That's why holding the angle from Underground too short is so strong in this moment, because if the CTs want to go for map's strongest info play, they will get punished. It's putting a lot of pressure on, I believe this is Nico. Let's see if we can find Slime again. You can see now CTs are starting to move a little bit. The CTs are playing somewhat in the dark. And now Sprout are showing presence. This is tactically really sound from Sprout. They hold after the entry, like they freeze. Then they get information on a player on long. They ignore him. Then now, number 7, I'm not sure who it is making noise on B at 30 seconds and is setting up for an A hit. Beautiful stuff. Look at this. Number 5, probably Monacy, is out of there. And now they're hitting A. And they knew that the CT was long. So Slime is holding for that. And Nico is fighting many people. Tactically very... Holy... Okay. Just for the sake of it, let's watch it from Nico point of view here and see how does Sprout go up. Because one thing is tactically, this is a great round from Sprout, really beautiful. How is the, I mean, the trading is awful obviously, but how is the spacing? There's a clean from Nico. Takes new angle, clean, takes new angle, clean. Honestly, not much they can do, and the same with Slime. This is just one of the world's greatest players doing one of the craziest things. But here again, like, his teammate crosses the angle and now he's instantly coming and taking this angle. It's not the strongest angle, but the willingness to do it and putting yourself in front with the risk of obviously dying is beautiful. And I'm happy to see this in a young player. And now he does get the trade. Doesn't get much more than that though. But still, very impressed with this guy so far. I kind of expected this to some extent, since on HLTV in the past 3 months, his statistics are not, well, they're not impressive. It's 1.03, it's pretty average. And for an AWP, that's not that good. But it depends on how you play. And so far, I'm seeing a player who is focused more on his individual development more than his individual statistics. And that is great to see. I've discussed some worrying signs that can sometimes be in demos of young players specifically. If they are too passive and not willing to take any risk, get better stats than they sort of deserve. And this in turn can sort of inflate your value, because it can look like on the scoreboard you did really well, when in fact you maybe didn't play that well. You're basically throwing your teammates a little bit under the bus to perform well. Kind of like that. That's the passive side of the coin. The aggressive side of the coin is if I see a young player, good stats in a match for example, and he's just rushing, hunting ecos all the time. That is also an indicator that this guy is prioritizing individual performance over team performance. Look how Slime is playing this round. He knows the opponents are on eco and he's playing all the way back from the bomb site. Exactly how you want to play it if you are in this situation. It's also nice. You know Vakusha gold. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, calls. He's the one calling for the boost. He gets the boost, he gets 2 kills. This changes the round. 3v3 into 3v1. Now he's even, in fact, jumping around, using his util at the perfect places. How is Nico not burning? Why did that Molo not burn? Smokes off short, uses his Molotov on Monster, and jumps the corners. There is almost zero way for Nico to be winning this round. The Molotov was kind of weird, but he is again showing willingness to give his own life to better his teammate's position. And this is a lot less stressful, so it's probably part of why I'm so happy. Great find, great second kill. Now he knows about Hunter. This can sometimes be pretty tricky. He's actually kind of isolating himself. This is just beautiful from Slime. Great awareness. Yeah. What can you say about a round like this? Good reactions on the first shot. Good adjusting onto Hooksy. Good awareness and like mobility. Moving into the toilets and now taking a new angle. Basically, none of the T's had a single chance to kill him in all 4 of these duels. Yeah, Skinny, it's pretty good. I'm very happy. This as well. Taking a shot, falling back, wallbanging a little bit. Shows, one, again, awareness. The T's are not speeding up off of his first shot. So, him knowing that shows awareness. And second, if you have the chance, like in this case, the T's anyway know where he is. So him taking extra shots won't give them any extra information. And the chances of him hitting a shot like this is maybe 2%. But why not? It's free. It's free, so do it. And he did it. There's also a cool play. Blows up the smoke early. What does this give him? Well, it seems insignificant, but most of the time, if someone puts down a smoke and they don't use the smoke, so like do something with the smoke in the first 2 seconds, it's likely going to be a much slower play. If someone wanted to take a timing off of this smoke blooming and then they wanted to move forward or something like this, well, Slime would know it and he would probably kill one. Even if he doesn't kill one, he would have the information. The fact that no one comes in the first 2 seconds when this smoke blooms means that likely they're not going to be using the smoke in the first 5-7 seconds. Let's see if that's true. It looks already to be the case. But it's smoke and mirrors at this point. The T's are going B. So look at what Slime does. He takes a much more distant angle. He is still playing A. With this flash, they check mid again. This is what we talked about. The kind of 5-7 seconds were a little bit up in a way. This is maybe after 8 seconds. Now they check with the flash. They kill Nico to see no one else is here. Slime is holding long. They basically at this point know full A is clear. This is actually another really good tactical round from Sprout. Have a whole lot of information. Got the entry and an early rotation from Slime. This is rarely a peak that's that good to take if you know the T's have AWP and like holding long. but he is very willing to do it even when the T's have AWP. It's possible this is something that's changed a little bit. We'll see. If he over-peaks the angle now, I guess the idea is Sprout do the Molotov. So Sprout will do a Molotov where this smoke is situated right now, and then it will Sprout off throwing this smoke, which is like the kind of common combo now for CTs. G2 have to smoke off the Molotov to take quick space, but by him peeking here, he knows they didn't take quick space, and by not peeking the angle of Monacy, well, if the AWP wants to hold Slime, he has to go through the smoke, so I guess that's the reasoning here. He can hold these angles safely. And get a lot of information. That is pretty smart, and it is something that's CS2 specific. You couldn't really do the same thing in CSGO. The thing with the slide and this new area is that potentially a T could go in here, hiding behind the slide, and peek here. That's why he's switching his aim. Now they're through on mid. Yeah. Gets a little lucky on the timing, but smartly played as well. He is holding down, he's locking down an angle like we talked about earlier. When the T's get contact mid, now he knows, okay, they've moved to phase 2. So some maps and some teams talk about taking area in phases. So phase 1, for example, for a T side here could be playing slow and holding for pushes. G2 have moved past phase 1, they're not holding for pushes anymore. This is evident by the fact that the G2 players moved up and they actually peaked a deeper angle. That is why Slime pushes on this timing. Now the T's have moved past phase 1, because it's unlikely that someone is just fully zoomed on his angle. And this is exactly what times Monacy, because he's wanting to go back for the bomb. Now he had information on middle, and because of this he can hold mid. And this is another great read by Slime. Definitely more so a Cerebral player than some kind of crazy mechanical beast. His mechanics are good though, don't get me wrong. But if you play very low sense with AWP, you have to have great awareness. There is no other way. Because you won't be able to do well if you don't have good awareness and low sensitivity. So let's see. He's again taking the long angles against the pistols. Exactly what you want to be doing. Over peeking, again, not doing something stupid. His playstyle is a lot like the playstyle I had back in Sprout. And it is a playstyle where you don't really make many mistakes, but you also won't be making many high impact plays early round. It's not bad. Can be really valuable. Depends on what kind of team you have. Haha, he shot on the smoke. What a noob. Let's keep it going. And an aggro peek now. And a leg shot, in fact. And this... Sadly, doesn't take more time with the HE. If you leg shot someone here, and you do an HE that goes over this way and lands inside playground, you can kill Nico, who is legged in this moment. He failed the nade, and he also naded the wrong place. If he would have taken a little bit more time, this would have been a kill. Now locking down long. Run boost comes in with a flash. Smart stuff. Again, Cerebral. He gets flashed off the angle, doesn't take the shot, and just falls back. This could be anti-strat. It's good to see. He's just way younger, so more talented, or like more potential than old me. Joining at 22, I think. Again, another good kill for Slime. What he did with him being up on Guardian and not taking the shot when he gets flashed. A lot of AWPers will shoot when they get blind because it's the chance for a kill. But by doing so, you also give away your position. It would be enough, for example, for if G2 knew that Slime always shoots on a flash, it would mean if you flash long and the AWP doesn't shoot, the AWP is not long. And if the AWP does shoot, the AWP is long. So with one flash, you could kind of figure out the positioning of the AWP, and that's not good. Which is why it's really good what Slime does here. It's not always good, but it's sometimes good. And this could be anti-strat as well, because it might be that Sprout know that G2 like to do the run boost for long with the flash. And maybe this is something he's been told pre-game. I would assume that comes from Barry, their coach. Maybe there's been a conversation, something like, okay, G2 like to flash long and on this do a run boost. So if you get blind on long, don't take the shot, just fall back. And I don't know. This could be anti-strat. Yeah. Okay, first time starting B. Let's see. So we'll see how he behaves here. I don't like this right now. Kind of do, but I kind of don't. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't like him starting, like playing kind of close with the orb against low money. NiKo did save an AWP last round, and I guess that's his idea, is to counterplay the orb in a way. He's thinking they haven't had a whole lot of luck on A. Orb is now saved. They need to search an opening. I want to start on B, because a lot of orbers will try to get an opening on short. This could make sense. I think the thinking there makes sense. On the off chance that the orb is intended to play in a more late round scenario, playing here is really dangerous, because if people go B, it's a pop. So they will either pop out monster with many tech 9s, or they will come short and pop. If G2 want to pop short, he will probably either kill or at least get early contact on the first before they're set up with nades. That can be good. But if Slime misses and the tech 9 just decides to rush him down, this could be really dangerous. So I think for this specific round, what he's doing is not bad, if that makes sense. But I don't like this as an average decision. I think playing close on tech 9s is not what you want to do. Let's see what happens here. See, now, if they would be set up with a flash over monster, as he's falling back, if Nexa wanted to chase him down, he risks dying here. There are only 2 on B side. I am not a big fan of this at all. Like, this is exactly my worry. If you would play against a Russian team or more a mixed team, at least 100% don't do this. He hasn't basically once had to hit a flick. He's almost always just had perfect crosshair placement and just pressed mouse 1. But here there are 2 angles, and he seems confident in hitting the flick. I think, yeah, I guess I kind of like this. It's again pretty confident, but also a little bit risky. Now less so. This is kind of the risky run. When you play the orb like this, is that you will always get traded. It's a one and done. If there are multiple T's short, you will never get out of this alive. So I think it's a little bit good / lucky that his teammate got 2 kills on monster before. But if the T's, again, would go from short, don't think it's so good to play full committed there without a teammate. It would be good if he had a teammate close, though, because then he takes the first kill pretty much for free, and then his teammate can swing and help him with the second. He was really good at this position. Is he gonna... No, okay, he sees the finger. Oh my god. No way, he got spotted. Nice. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, this is good. Sorry. That was fucking good, guys. It awakened something in me. Why was this so good? Because he killed them. But let's dive deeper. He saw the hand. He recognized with the smoke that came down, I can't kill this guy. So he thought, I will push toilets, kill the other guy who doesn't expect me to push now. Got spotted. Hunter did everything he could to bait out the shot. He failed to do that. Killed Hunter. He knew Monacy was peeking his position. Like, he was full ready for it. And instead of holding a position and hiding, he just peeked him. He killed Monacy and then obviously got the last kill as well. Beautiful round. Seems really good at playing around these close angles. Feels also very like me, honestly. Like I kind of joked a lot about it, but I called myself a combat AWP because I was good at these areas where you had to like weave in and out of angles and take the fights at the right time and stuff like this. It really reminds me a lot of me. Should have used it on the side here. Ooh, that's a good kill. Now, waiting for his teammate. Yeah. A shame he didn't nade the bomb site earlier. Like, it's easy for me to say. Oh my god. No way! Oh, what? Bro, okay, he almost won the round. That's fucking crazy. It seemed like the bomb had been playing it for 8 years. How was the time? And that's all, folks. Yeah, that was a demo review of Slime. What's the verdict? Let's give him a rating of 1 to 10 on a few parameters. Let's give him a talent rating. Now, I'm talking about the average talent with potential, I guess. So the average talent with potential, what is his rating of 1 to 10 compared to that guy? I would say I am at a 7. He's very young and clearly a very good player. He gets a 7 from me in terms of talent potential. In terms of overall ability, I would give him probably a 6 compared to other pros or like players around his. I would say he's a little above average. Judging from this demo, him being quite passive or not taking that many early fights or creating space means that I need to see him do a lot in terms of supporting. He needs to be really good at throwing flashes for his teammates, but not just... We saw a lot of supporting, which was set rounds. Him using smokes and molotovs and flashes and stuff, where it's a tactic on C-side, or it's the beginning of a round on CT. I didn't see a whole lot of him killing someone, falling back, throwing a flash for his teammate, doing like... There's not so much on the fly support, so... A 5 or 6 overall, something like this, I think is. And in mechanics, I will give him a 7, because I don't think this demo showed his mechanical ability that much. But what I saw was really good. I want to give him a higher one, but every duel he won, he made easy for himself, so I can't give him more.